Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing checking back in with y'all, man. What's happening? We got Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship of the world. It's going down, man. They say the fight is official. I don't know for sure if it is official. I don't think they have a date or a location yet. But the good thing is that, you know, there is positive things that's coming out about this fight being done. I know recently Bob Arum was saying that, hey, if you waiting on this fight to get done, or if you, as a fan, if you pushing us to make this fight happen, go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Fuck off, get a life. You know, Bob Arum talking crazy now since he see now. That motherfucker see now, he don't give a fuck about nobody. He talk, anybody can get it. He talking shit about everybody. He don't give no fucks. You know, man, it's good to hear that this fight is done. Of course, you know, I wanted to see Wilder versus Fury 3. First fight was a draw. Second fight, Fury won by TKO. And I wanted to see them do the trilogy, man. I think that's probably the biggest fight in boxing outside of Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. With the storyline there, the whole, Fury glove gate, and all of the different things that's been going on with the way that fight ended, and just everything that's been going on with that fight. It's a huge storyline. That fight will do big numbers. But also, this is a great fight as well, Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, because it's for Undisputed. So this is awesome. And then the great thing about the heavyweight division and how things are going right now, man, if you get an undisputed champion, all these guys are gonna get shots. Andy Ruiz is still in the picture. Deontay Wilder is still in the picture. I still want to see AJ versus Wilder. That's still a great fight. Fury versus Andy Ruiz. All of these, Dillian White still in the picture, man. And you got the up and coming guys, Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois is still in the game. You know what I'm saying? F.L. Jogba. It's a lot of different heavyweights that's doing their thing, man. So Undisputed, and Alexander Usyk is still in the game. So Undisputed is huge, man, especially at heavyweight. Everybody knows that as far as the casual fans in boxing, heavyweight really runs everything. Like, casuals want to see knockouts. They don't really care about skills. They don't really care about footwork and distance control and a great jab and timing and ring IQ and ring general. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They just want to see a motherfucker go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And of course, that happens most at the heavyweight division. You got big 250, 300-pound motherfuckers throwing bombs and shit. You feel me? So the casuals love the heavyweight division. And this is great for boxing, man. Undisputed, getting one face, one name, one champion. And Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury is a great stylistic matchup. I love this fight. It's going to be interesting in so many ways. Let's start off with how Tyson Fury may approach this fight. I'm very interested to see how Tyson Fury approaches this fight, because if you think, well, primarily Tyson Fury is an outboxer. He uses a lot of crafty veteran moves, a lot of feints, just good hand speed, good power, and just high ring IQ, and Tyson Fury is one of those guys that does what we talk about a lot on this channel, is controlling your opponent, imposing your style on them, making your opponent uncomfortable, making them do things that they don't want to do, which allows you to become the ring general in that particular fight. And Tyson Fury does that very well. And with his size, he's the biggest guy out there, the biggest heavyweight motherfucker, 6'9", you know what I'm saying, 300 plus pounds. So, and then with the ability, the athleticism as far as the movement, and just being able to be swift on his feet and have good hand and foot speed, good hand-eye coordination. He's just a well-rounded boxer. To be able to do all those things at that size is very dangerous, and it's a weapon. So Tyson Fury, like I said, he's predominantly a pure boxer, outboxer, counterpuncher. But he showed in the rematch with Deontay Wilder that, getting with Sugar Hill and the Crunk Jam, they put a new wrinkle in his game. Made him a little bit more aggressive, made him a little bit more tough on the inside. And Tyson Fury showed that, man, look, I can use my size on the inside, come in, lean on you, go to the body, mix up my shots, hit you with everything, man, and just kind of get you off balance and put my weight on you and, tire you out, so to speak. You dig what I'm saying? So I really don't know how Tyson Fury approaches this fight. To be honest with you, I think his best bet may be to mix it up a little bit, but to be more on the counter-punching outboxer side, fighting from distance and range. He's going to have, I think, a 2 or 3 inch reach advantage over Anthony Joshua. So I think his best bet is going to be to stay on the outside. Now, as far as him trying to go on the inside, I think he can put a little bit of that in his game, maybe like in spurts, just here and there, maybe to see what that does to Anthony Joshua. But the thing is, Anthony Joshua is not Deontay Wilder. He's a big, strong, physically strong guy. So I don't think Fury is gonna be able to kind of manhandle him like the way that he did Deontay Wilder on the inside and push him around. And Deontay Wilder, he's come into fights as low as what, 210, 205, 215. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury is upwards of 300 pounds, 277 pounds, shit like that, between 270 and 300 pounds. You feel me? But with Anthony Joshua can be anywhere between 230 and 260. But he's very, very physically strong, has a great base, his foundation, his legs, his core. He's just a physically strong guy, and I just can't see Tyson Fury being able to manhandle Anthony Joshua on the inside. I think if he does stay on the inside too long, that would be to the benefit of Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is a very, very skilled fighter all around. He's one of the most fluid heavyweights out there when you're talking about combinations, putting punches together. The uppercut, he has a great uppercut with the left or the right. Great power, of course, is heavyweight, but not even just being a heavyweight. He has great power. Good jab, very, very fundamental, textbook boxing skills, gold medalist. So he has a ring IQ. Sometimes he can get caught in exchanges, and I think sometimes Anthony Joshua has that Amir Khan syndrome where he gets caught throwing too many punches at once and gets a little bit too aggressive and reckless on defense, actually, because his offense was predominantly his defense. But I think over the course of the last couple of fights with the Andy Ruiz rematch, he was very responsible on defense, very smart, very sharp, very disciplined in that fight. Also, versus Kubrat Pulev, he also showed me his ability to stay disciplined, fight from the outside, pick Kubrat Pulev off with the nice counters and crisp uppercuts and just big power shots, ripping them throughout that whole fight. Very accurate. So Anthony Joshua really can do it all. As far as, these guys being hurt in fights, both of them have been knocked down. I think Joshua has been down 5 times. Most of the times that he's been down was in the Andy Ruiz fight. I think he got knocked down like 3 or 4 times in that fight. He's also been down versus Klitschko. Tyson Fury has been down 4 times, I believe, twice versus Wilder, and then he also there was another guy that knocked him down. So both guys shown vulnerability that they can be hurt. So you have the factor of this fight being ending in a knockout at any point. But then you also have that chess match factor as well, with this being just a technical heavyweight match with different game plans, seeing which guy can make adjustments. I think that's going to be the most intriguing part of this fight, seeing who can make the adjustments. If the outside fighting for Tyson Fury isn't working for him, does he take it on the inside? Does he mix it up and give you a balance of both? If Anthony Joshua isn't able to work his way on the inside and, really try to lean on Tyson Fury a little bit, hit him with combinations. I don't know if he wants to start from the inside and work on the outside, get close to him and then go to the body. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 jab your way out and then start trying to land your shots at mid-range, or if he tries to work from the outside in, it's going to be just really interesting to see what type of adjustments these guys make. I feel like both Joshua and Fury have high ring IQ, so that's going to make this fight very, very fun to watch. I'm excited for it, man. It's Undisputed. Y'all know how I feel about Undisputed. I want to see Undisputed at every weight class. I want to see the best fight the best. I want to see Undisputed at every weight class. I want to see one face, one name, one champion at every weight class, you know, because I think that's going to wrap up the competition. It's going to make these guys hungry to go for that top guy, and fights going to have to be made, and it's going to be fights that's under the champion that's gonna have to be made in order for you to get to the champion. So guys will, if they want to have a belt, guys will have no choice but to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. How do y'all feel about this fight? Just off the bat, how you see it going, who you think will win and why. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get down once the fight actually has a date and a location and it gets closer. We'll talk about predictions and stuff like that. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Contender regime, boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.